players put in. Stromik doesn't get it good enough. It's off the crossbar. Nobody available. Furia looking to try and put this series well within their hands.
And they're pushing close. They've got the opportunity. They're starting to put the club in a dangerous zone.
They just needed a Justin shot right there, right? To put it on net real quick.
Back into the midfield. Kaio to V1. Card. Back up again. Furia taking their time, picking their spots. They know that they just need one more surgical strike. The backboard, but KV1's too good at the moment.
They can smell it, Shogun.
We were talking about defending the backboard, and they have done so well. The club has been, on top of that one. KB1 doesn't let anything. Oh, get up! The backboard so close. Card will try. He got the reason, but he will shoot it all with the fangs, and no one there to continue the play.
They're feeling it. They can taste it, but they can't score it. Furia have had multiple chances, but when will they step up?
Lost. Looks to try and finish it. The club's only goal came from a 1v1 transition down to the opposite side of the field. That one didn't go for them.
Stromik was there to keep the ball on the orange side, but Kaio now with the midfield presence, trying to do something. Lost has been so good at doing the 1v3. Now Stromik with a shot, and Kaio was able to deny it.
Lost. He's finding his teammates in the midfield. He's outpacing Furia at times. He's going to do it again. He managed to get the 50 to keep the club in a good position.
Much like in the series, in this game, the club barely holding on. The Lost, has he got this one more time? Tried to go low, and Kaio read him the entire way.
The Lost, he's still got a chance. He's found the angle. What a save from Card, and not out of danger. The club are back in it.
Finally, they put all three people, all three players to attack. And this time, they were able to get the goal. Card was not able to do everything by himself, and then KB1 nails it to give the victory to the club.
This series is not over yet. Furia had the chances, had the possession, had the boost. They had everything, except the most important part. They could not get the goal. The club hold off, get the game win, and crucially, avoid 4 match points for Furia.
The club, they've shown the ice throughout the wild card. They showed it yesterday against Dignitas. Once again in this overtime, they showed how cold they can be.
And I told everyone, don't think this is going to be an easy win for Furia. It's nothing like that. Every single game has been won by only 1 goal so far.
I have a question for you, Chamaka.
Go ahead.
Is this repeatable? Or do the club need to find something else?
I think so. I think they did what they need to do. They had a very strong defense. Lost was so good at attacking the ball, at contesting the ball, and avoiding easy shots from Furia. We saw Yanks go all the way, we saw Card trying to go all the way, and every single time, Lost was there to control the ball, get the clear, and allow KB1 in a strong.
Was brilliant entertainment. Let's get into game number 4. Furia still well in the driver's seat. If they take this, it's still 3 match points. But the club, if they get this, all the narratives flip. They would be the team with all of the momentum, and it'll be Furia that will be scrambling for answers.
And it's entirely possible. The problem with the club earlier on is they were getting all the pressure, but they weren't finding out how to make Furia panic. They did that in that overtime.
Now you see Stromik in the midfield as well. But the back pass was good. I like it. It gives guards a lot of options to go for that ball. He's going for the bomb. Lost missed that one, but Stromik very carefully with the ball. Now with the pass for Lost. Lost with the second touch. A little bit too slow, a little bit too weak to get anything done to scare Furia.
Now one more shot. That first one's going to be high, but Kaio certainly knew that the pressure was on. In field, that one's on target, but not good enough to get it past Kaio. It's interesting to see now because we saw an overtime that was very similar between Dignitas and Falcons. Falcons ended up winning it, and they were dominant for the rest of the series. But we got something here. The club won. I'm curious how this develops.
And it feels like that respect has gone away. All of a sudden, we've seen the club not just trying to take a simple shot, not trying to take a shot into the corner. They're looking for the double off the backboard. They're looking for a big play. And that's going to play into the strengths of especially KB1 and Lost, who have been great in those individual plays throughout the event.
Well, it's a matter of that. Furia is not being able to defend those backboards as well as they were doing before because of the way that the club is pushing now. Oh, that was a good clear. Oh, Lost with the save.
He always finds a way. Lost yet again. We mention his name over and over because he's always around. Double commit. It's up to Yan just to clear the ball. And not only does he do it, he finds the teammate. Now can they get the goal? He almost found a bump. But the club seem to understand where those are coming from.
And they've been pushing Furia in the midfield so much that we're starting to see Yan have to play defense the entire time. And that's going to be a problem. If they want to find some easy goals, it's going to be Yan the man at card. Intercepted. Yan, he's missed it. You do not see that from Yan.
I think you can say hope is not lost when he's there in defense.
I liked it. I liked it. The whole arena turned on you there. I liked it an awful lot, Shamako. As we do see, again, another low-scoring game. It has not been the old-school South America. This is not the South America that joined the RLCS all those years ago. We're out here seeing 6, 7 goal games. No, this is the mature, the better, the dangerous South America that can flip the switch and score goals like that.
Top bins again from Kaio. Oh, the lad's on fire. He's looking slick.
That was a very fast play from Yax. I mean, he went all in. He went for the pass. He didn't try to go for the second shot, and he went for the demo as well. And Kaio was there waiting for the pass. He knew exactly what Yax was trying to do, and that was a beautiful executed goal from Furia.
Starting to see the proof in the pudding. I know T-Bates has been the biggest doubter of Furia, mostly because of Kaio and Card. But we're seeing both of them be the major factor in them getting into today and in today's performance.
So the club, team that has been counter-punching for a good while now forced to go forwards. And they're just going to keep going. Get rid of your finesse, get rid of your style. If you've got enough muscles, you can get it over the line.
Well, it's meant to be the defense that stepped up, but maybe it's all the chaos.
It was I'm gonna say, Lost was very patient on that play. He waited and waited until people moved out of the way, and he was able to get the shot on net. Now, want to go for the reason, and the ball, KB1 will take advantage of that one. Stromic is waiting, just waiting patiently to keep the ball nearby. Yanks going all the way, as he knows, pass for Kaio again! And Kaio, the great one, just waiting every single time. He is so hopeful that Yanks will get the pass onto him. That he never doubts. He never doubts Yanks.
Brutal. He got a demo in that.
Yes.
He outplayed and decided, I've not had enough yet. I'm taking you out as well. That was as destructive of a play as we have seen this entire tournament. The club, yet again, have to chase.
The club now with 1 goal deficit. And we talk about it. Oh, he got it! Lost out of nowhere! He wins the 50 in the midfield. Again, there's a bunch of cards right there. And Lost, he just decided he's going for it. I mean, in between everyone.
If there's anybody in the world you don't want to mess with, it is the Brazilians. They've showed their strength, they've showed their muscle, and this time Stromic's the one to muscle them out.
On that play, though, it looked like Yan just got frustrated. He didn't need to come forward for that. He was in a good position to start with and just drifted away. But Card will bail him out and re-establish the lead.
The king has spoken, I guess. Oh my God, everyone was there. He just saw the place where KB1 was not able to defend. He decided, I'm gonna put it right on top of you. It's gonna be over you, slightly. You will jump, you will try to boost, you will try to, you will suffer with this goal.
The Furia team has now turned in just your typical monster in a dream at this point. Every time the club think that they've got away, no, Furia have got closer and closer. They get more scary, they get more dangerous. Now Kaio and Card in the backfield. They actually set up pretty well for Lost, who has got the 2 previous goals. Now can he get a set up for this one? 35 seconds, good transition. Work to do for the club.
I told you before, the club is never done. They keep playing, they keep hustling on these plays. So right now, they're doing so. They want to get the clear and they want to get the goals so bad. You don't see them down. They are still trying very hard to tie this match.
But they are in a tough position. They've spent a lot of time here in the defense. Furia have drained them on boost. That's all you need to do if you want to win a game like this and take it to match point.
Off the backboard. Kaio tries to finish it off. The more offense that the club are against, the less likely it is. Yan finds the floor. Furia have found triple match point.
Finally, we see some goals in this series. It had been a lot of a defensive, tactical series, if you wish to call it that. And now, all of a sudden, Furia is able to roll their sleeves, you know, leave Yanks lead the way. He had 3 assists in this match, and then Kaio and Card, you know, just after the work is done, they're gonna make the easy goals.
Card has become a human highlight reel in this series, and well, he's the player that I would say is most known in the South American region. He is the one that everybody is looking at to perform as the king, and he's done it here in this game.
Take a look at that goal. The club have tried everything to beat Furia. They had one more thing left in their pocket, and they are now playing it. Timeout called. We saw yesterday, Jamarco, a big change from the club when they called their timeout. We're going to get some more same here.
I wish. I wish. I mean, I want to keep watching this. Yes, I want all 7 games. And, you know, they reacted very well last time with that timeout. And I would say, again, it feels like they don't know that they're down. I mean, they want to keep struggling. They want to make this opportunity the best that they can. So I just wish, you know, they know each other, they understand each other. I'm saying, you know, how they understand Furia very, very well. So maybe we haven't seen some of the tricks they were doing before, some of those demos, some of those counter-attack tactics where they were able to find each other once they got all the way into offense.
We've also seen they have been making the adjustments throughout the series, but nothing is truly stuck. Nothing has shown that they could be dominant. It has been close games, and sometimes it's the small adjustments that can make all the difference for a team like the club. I think just challenging early, a few more demos, just a little bit across the line will kind of throw Furia up for a loop.
Right now, for me, the big matchup for the club is finding a way in that midfield to get past Yan. Yan had one mistake in that previous game, and that's because he has been so confident at being aggressive on those midfield challenges, recycling the offense, that he might as well, because you would take one mistake over the 20 times he has kept the pressure going for Furia. If they can't get past him, this series is done.
We go to match point for Furia. One more and they go through to that top 8 for 3 times in a row from South America. Never making that top 8 in the early stages, to maybe Furia being that team.
Give you one, waiting with a bang for Kaio. Help, but Card with a very good positioning. Now, going for the center. No, for the shot. Card amazes me. Every single time I think he's going for the pass, he's just going for the net. He finds a way to put power, put accuracy on those shots, and just make everyone wonder, is he ever going to pass this ball? Oh! What a demo!
How did he find him? He's like a missile locked on. Astromic sees Kaio going up. That's a very difficult angle from the backboard to read, and he's opened it up for the club.
Yan did it to them in the previous game. You might as well give them the receipt. The club won, Furia 0. And it's time to go to work for the club.
And this is the Astromic I wanted to see long before, because he has done that in online, in regionals. He goes all the way, he bumps people, he passes the ball, he lets the net wide open for KV1 and for Lost. For some reason, they stayed away from that, but he is very capable of doing so. Now, again, putting a lot of pressure, the guys from the club, they decided to, you know, not be nice anymore. We're not gonna allow you any space to play the way you want.
That's going to leave them open on the transition play. But for the club, you saw from Lost's attempt to set up there. He went for fakes. He went for everything he could think of. There's no more time to try and give them that respect. You've got to full send. Your World Championship lives are on the line. KV1's aware of it. In comes Lost for 2. Off the backboard, double tap. Here's the last. They've sent everybody. KV1 has to buy his team some time.
And he did. The time he bought, he had the chance to boom it back, but probably it would have gotten blocked. So he decided to wait on it. And now, Astromic! I'm telling you guys, this is the Astromic I wanted to see. He has so much mechanics. mechanics. He has all the skills. For some reason, during the tournament, he wasn't the guy. He wasn't shining, but it was his own decision. And now they need him, so he's stepping up.
This all started in the fall major in Sweden with Astromik coming through and having a great performance that almost put the #2 stamp seed on the map over Vitality. And this is the Astromik we see once again on land.
There has been arguments about which region has the most depth. South America is right up there. These are two killers when it comes to meeting them in the bracket. A lot of regions out there, a lot of teams out there happy that they are forced to take one another out of this. Has lost. Second reset, gets a good block.
Oh,
there it is! Is that free? Yes, it is!
What's wrong with Furia right now? You should not leave that open. I mean, Astromik was right there. Even KB1 was very close to that one. So bad rotation from Card. He wasn't expecting that at all.
He really thought that Kaio had that. He thought that they were going to be on the attack, and he miscalculated. In a game where they were only 2 goals down and 2.5 minutes remaining, that's not the level of aggression that you really want to play.
Well, now you have to play it. You've got to get something going for yourself. Furia already looking like they will be second best in game #5, unless Kaio and the rest of them can put together the plays.